ye bani ye de babe someone some the dosso na poso and ye kane Supreme Court judge yera atuguba de atuga say yera James Jechikwesi na sema call Supreme Court and penny for isi gina ho ho say enko pam no enfefrim na se bige film no fi say entwe ye kra via rempenim for ne aban akabo mu a ara wo sam osi ye wa bra akosombo sutade no ye bie nso no tu mu e me wiase amanfo akwa cancer nseme wo ho no wono mo ababonte kasa ede afa ho amsafo ye demo ebekọ eye mepe ene ne mpotamum adehye wo ho no mo e kire se omne mpenimfo bi no mo enya dwene ensem bi a wono mo ekeka efa kwan a efa so ama sare hosam na etu wonum ena kokko akuafo binom so de adesre eto Ghana banim sese ya kokko body yengu no na yemfa kokko ne ton ene ho dwade ho nsensem nyina emfa mehye akuafo na ensabuafo weni afoforo pinu a ene yakekese ene se kase ba bia wo bia na nwumre ye bana ye de aba besomo asedan koma 21st clinic e bana siatica ebuafo ne kire hono ne wa doctor fo ne nurse fo ne edu papa ye de betu yade na sede ama wo mizone 5G yeguso aye no memo ahoden ekwansoronko so amwoti media ye adwuma bia bi na 3A Herbal Center e 3 Eco capsules abadwa so akoko no ya ye obia ase betu ase behye Universal Natural Clinic so was it dompenem adwuma de abusiafo mfanko ba bia say Universal Natural Clinic na wasa ko no akiri ya de ahodo bia so no odo ani kire hono ma ye de dro beka amana adwane afri ne paduanum Express Group ye de utu kwan akọ eye oma bia opesa wo koso so say Canada say US ebusiafo oma bia opesa wo koso no fa wakwantu sem gina beda Express Group na yenye ho adwuma enfama and I care Herbal Clinic I safie ye wajusu zongo junction wono mo ebusiafo ye bone masters ye di nro ebeye operation odompene mu yamfa sekan kan yamfa bibia kan na so ye bibi dro no a ebe operation adompene se buo sa afreche sa todi afa ho asaso ato abio abzafo nyumako wei na ebo echi do maboya donti ama ye vemu a babi a wo bia na nyumre yetimi aba na yaba besomo ye time se kase etwegu Sompa television so no sa wa santimanta mu a obati yenka wo Sompa 93.1 FM so sa wo bono ne hafumantem no so a utie Sompa 98.9 FM so and as our Bruno Ismanta no more say a techiman say young cransa say a yakin tampon and potamo Sompa 90.7 FM Adama Abzafo and Yumre Cassiano the Sentinel Edge baby a medine society Nana Yabo Malibia Boga in your Brenna Fin Somno Yunkumo Casa and Fa and Mamo Yadamo Shas ye free a saying north Mrasibi Jani Yera James Jechiquesin and some no na Yera James Jechiquesin Samaka Shannon so this year was of abaton pesia so ekoto abaye ni so momra asebegani ensem bebre ba ho asam no kopie Supreme Court judge foko kosi gina ese owura no esanse wakwa ye obo fada de fa we Ghana ni saso ye Canada ni na ne nkrata asem munda ho no munti no ye kopam ne mfrim na asebege fiem na eye abato komisa ne mpenimfo nyenhyehye ne yenkokonto aba ekoyi mra asebege ni foforo kran fama adehia e wase no from pesia no so busiafo abato esa akoso bio e ma yera James Jechiquesin na adehia ne sa sunya ne mugidia o masato ababa ne biewa wosi o manam e o mrase begefiem na sa gina ye no a o my Ghana ye court bata Supreme Court mpanimfo kokosi ye eye se ye James Jechiquesin o ye obo fada de fa onye o ye Ghana ni esa so ye Canada ni na sa de no etia ya mamra constitution ene ya mamra ni nchiamanti ya mpam no emfafire mrase begefiem hono no na Justice William Atuguba sameka hye so a enre bi atwam no ye adwuma o my Ghana ye court bata Supreme Court mu se Supreme Court judge ni no de atuga se sa ginasie no a ye Ghana ye Supreme Court no kokosi ye no ye anamobia ehu na esaso ewo nsunsanso bone edema omeya ye kwanim no osesa ne mane ye tenetene no Justice William Atuguba ne nsem ni
I too need lunch. The James Jechiquesin's decision by the Supreme Court is, with all due respect, scandalous in that the court, in the teeth of the settled maxim, res judicata et non quietem movere, re-adjudicated the same matter that has been adjudicated upon by the High Court on the merits. Never seen this type of thing in any judicial system. All that was left was its execution according to court processes. Again, the stress laid by the court on the statutory processes for acquisition and renunciation of citizenship shot itself in the foot. If the certificate of renunciation is so mandatory and conclusive, why was it not conclusive in its effect to qualify Jachi Kwesi when he received it dated 26 November 2020, whereas the parliamentary election was held on 7 December 2020? Statutes, judgments, and documents must always be applied with consistency, both in the letter and spirit. These must always be construed holistically and as instruments of justice, since it is a well-settled principle that the duty of a court is to do justice, and the court should not be turned away from doing justice. In the 2013 presidential election petition, 2013 Supreme Court Annual Report Special Edition, 73 at 141, as stated as follows, quote, again in Osman and Tedam, 1972 G&G 1246, second edition, CA, and Osman and Kalio, 1972 G&G 1380, the Court of Appeal held
Observe way Chief Justice William Atuguba and Yetene Wayamra na University of Ghana Edi Jumedi KCB awa krapompenemanta manani na akwakofa mra amamra nchia mane yamra munchi chirimunenti ase na omoton safre Justice William Atuguba ne wakwa humijim so my Ghana ya court bata Supreme Court judge ni na ochrese se ginesie no a ya court bata Supreme Court mpenifo gugusi no hadwene o se ye hwenim yinu na itimi eka chirem amanfo enyom hontiase na yekọ enim no wanhwe ya na akakonya nsunsuanso bone awe kemamin kabi ho ensensem abzafo ye toaso na yedemo akosombo abonten so mama ne chia na yekote bayira humamu asese abusuafo ene yare hosam ababe wo manya asem keto ya dehie wo flamantem empesua be na bi se north to abato empesua so central to abato empesua so ne south to abato empesua so ene yesu jamaya ewo poemantem sese o mani nyina atutu aka wo nsam a abzafo de omudie baby omudi omuti beto ne omobehye akwakọ edede amom ne nyina eya akosombo sutade no a edu baby na enka ya mabusu a akrachefo a ewo VR yes da bi omo ntene ho no ma de ne nkonko ya mamuso e ma ne nkobu e ma ne nkofo ye ne kese e meto o maisu ne mum o mba bie nsuo no ama bie atene akose beye na akosombo sutade no enkonko jingukura na sade no omo ye no ene nam so amase ne mo kase flamanta ma de shepi no a akwakọ sensem a chese kromu na nsuo agikro ne nyina aboso a amanfo nko ne mpeso ma ba enu nti amache so ma bra ba akwa bibibi na ene VR mpenimfo ene abemu mpenimfo aka bomu a omo ene nsemtwefo edi nkomo na openimpa be de yechira woda Voter River Authority ano eye engineer eye Edward Eko eye Kenzo and nsemtwefo edi nkomo aye ne se ombe koso a na mo esefata bia no omo ewo VR ombe koso edi ama dehia omo ewo flamantem ne mpotem ne nyina eye sebeye na omo nsa ebetimi akoma no na makutakuta wo mu akosise nsuo ne betwetwe na omo asaso akọ mo ebrabio.
All is part of this coordination to make sure that this relief to affected communities is coordinated. As said, we will still be working continuously with NADMO to make sure these activities comes to one central point to make sure the release goes to those who need it most. On the way forward, I would like to say that we'll be working with the government and all the other agencies to see how best we can bring a lasting solution to whatever we find ourselves today. So that will be my answer to that question. When you go to the 20 million is money given initially. As the situation unfolds, VRA will still maybe add up to the money to make sure the relief that we've promised to give these communities, they get those relief. Someone asked of an additional spillage way forward. At least I can stand here to say that there'll be no additional increase of spillage. We are tracking the data that is coming, and we are going to control the gate per the data that we receive. for knowledge, at least yesterday we had some drops in volumes, so at least we've managed the amount of water that we are spilling out now. We've cut off some volumes out of it. The number of people displays and the type of medicine supplied. That data, I think I'll leave it to NADMO, since they are the agency that handles disaster management. They have this data, and I'm sure in a due course they'll share it with all of us for us to do the total number of people affected. The medicine type 2, I know we are working with the district health services at the district level, the Ghana SS at the district levels. Type of medicine, I'll try and get the full details of medicine that are supplied and make sure in subsequent briefing we'll give you the type and quantities of medicine supplied. All is part of this coordination to make sure.
I was going to way a engineer echo a Edward Kenzua, why ye penny pabby the Water River Authority and no a share a operations and a engineering once and some sort of maunum and ne one in some chefusia, not able to make a crown watch change say, one more a day a guacoma moi, one because what the ama this year war flamantemo and a mantam in Klunkra Hudobia, a bembe air flamantemoa, sa in so your mubie ye, aquacunyans and so bonnet. One of those for a some of us semi and DHA, they prefer to be a young far and come na an area and a Ghana National Association of Teachers and Penning for at the Krataba Bonte, and the other Senator to Abemon Penning for them saying Kabeya, one of my youngsters say, Nasara host some was you of Lamante Muno and Quadanoa, one more eco school, one more senior high school, Sahudo Munua, Ebia, Aquadano, co school, and so a day student. Now, a semi SCA, or not want to be in co school, or no so, if you crowd teams so born on Tiasetem, I did Yamasa Ankodano, not in Penning for the Celebatum Penning for them say, and Kabeya or Monyansis, Yenas Ankodaning in a yes, Wunum, and former Enkugu boarding house, a Hodua, a war a year on my Yemose Bayo, no more Monsieur Honson, some Enkoye Bisi Bassa, no Munian Mubinoa, or more Edaswa Sukumuno, or more Animukai. Now, sounds to see a dear way, Ghana National Association of Teachers in Penning for the Babonteno, and I'm some Yenny Penning Pa, what that Educate Africa Institute to no Eko Kodin, come Penny William Bode, we him the 4 pa, a bad Monsieur Honson, some Kodin, come on, and say, Nequasuano, no, a bit my yen, she Pinoa, I mean, as a Sassa Uncle that way, near Domaka Gugu Body House, a Hodua, a war of Mayimo, Hereno be and Quanco Casabiana, Sukusa Hoda Waflamantemo, and I say be a word Mantemo, aye, ma, ometime, Ediomania Kaka, and ya Yesuku be a quadadum, no Massa Sanko Dana Quaku for say, Yankopo ya dum, Nessa wasi exams, no more quacotra, Yankasa, this year, all Flamantemo Codins and Semintino, and Kodawi, a quaku who a momobo, Nesebi Cra Cosaya, or more Ebeseno, or more dear no manda, I am Mera Nasebia, or more Amanaba from the Amaun Mumina, Ebeyan so wepe, Intebeya, and Penfonke Kaum, Honomon Sanko Danu Koguskus Audono, Sebe no Monsieur Honson, some and Koye Bassa, Penny William Bode, and come on, your boy Kakrani.
The nuts economic 100%. Adio affected a lot of people in that enclave. But Mofrano and so asem here pa. And at this time no, we must try our best and unravel the issue by providing alternative measures. Senabaya at the chair and edition. We know say at the end of the academic year, no, they assess them with one questions as a standard test for all the candidates. Koban say I can say fan we say no be say into one kusku ankusua de it one de ente so anase ye markia ye mo marks ni bi enka ho. There is a standard marking scheme for all the candidates and they do not consider such issues. And not asem no mo kan me no mo ya adwene no. Woma omofo say bia ade we na not eka no krampo no ebeye den no enye den. In every situation we have something called rapid intervention. And we can apply that policy here. Even we have Sagleme, empty. So we can even opt for Sagleme. So baby, you better not read in them. Now you are turning into a boarding house. Now at the trainer this year, and in that case, we can't do it without addressing the issues confronting the teachers. It is possible. and we must do it. Segleme na me suggest Segleme is enough to contain from kindergarten up to the secondary school level students, So we can use that place to accommodate all of them. Because Sonia and one kindergarten and primary and teachers and going to be new secondary school. If we can't do it without more asihono, it is a can come from a kindergarten up to the secondary school level. Even if tertiary or honor affect homes, they also must be captured in the issue. Obia or better Serbia, maybe that person is not ready to understand the word responsibility. We are in a country we are sitting on money and day in day out almost parliamentary grandpono edi per diem any other allowances I no come so in this time and yet the best time I better say we know you the media are doing your best even more than the central government. Some of you have even set up a fund it is a buying more responsible. This thing is so simple for our buying to do because baby a day in Ghana phobia and so tax in terms of this crisis. We can provide all these things I feel say so it is up to the government and all to come together and put up and provide whatever we think is very important for these people to stay in a peaceful way.
For way your penny William Boadi will you be a wabene pa a woman see a hunsin sim or your frukutu mocas and punocas and share a swone penny quanche for wada Educate Africa Institute and nina ekoyen susuya na Ghana National Association of Teachers in Penin for a day basen kronkra hodo noa and kodano omu kano yense so mu nyina nkogu boarding house ahodoa ewo omai musense beja omu musa na omu nfefo aka omu school mu no omu esua de ekọ omu nim ede eja wunum ye to aso yegusu a ede mu gina eye Flamantam voter region ene akosumbo nsensem ya ho na adehia wono ewo mepe se ohwe asem yi a chese kroba ko a omo de omo bibia ahwere wonum eye kra fe ne se mepa eye ewo Flamantam eye Northton Abaton pesua so na ebeto dwa se osoafo a wono ena ehwe ya ho ne die ho nsensem a osaso yamra se bedwani owo mra se bedwesi ma adehia awota no North Abaton pesua so ma me Frida Prempe ene amanfo akwakodin nkomo eye ne se won de sawre ho sam no a esie wo Flamantam no so pobi de so boabo no a adehie ne gunkrom ho no mo eye mepe ne nkronkra hodo no ena ode so bobo mo se via rempenfo de boso me be mienu miensa ebo dewro ene ye bebie nsuo no o akosombo ayemabuso o ye bebie o mo sesa mo ne manko na fichiu obia maye na omuko bie nsuo no a afi na manfo ekamu a akwakofa katwitwiri die aba beto aban so eno tiba me Frida Prempe ye ne se on the office se adehie no a omaso oden na akwakofa sansem we nyina ba eno ene na adehie ya adehie wo mepa bonten so eye mepe development association for the krata aba bonten se mama Frida Prempe so mpereto mpene no a ene ni kire ya wo mepa sempa ba bi emfa nkankyira adehie a wo mo ewo mepene ne mpotem anyasa wo mo ene ne de asem a wo huye na so okoka ede chese kansem wa bra woni adanse bia ene bibia de betoto ho a na mo efi se mama no wonsam fata se osomo mayi se soafo ene peso akwa emra se bedwani a obesi eye adehia nam wo tano north ene ne mpotem na msiafo yankotie mama Frida Prempe se ne osi eka ne nsem no efa ye pamra na odi nkomo ede afasa asemi ho
Atakosombo to happen to us in Accra. The Akosombo spillage, even though VRA, NADMO, the Water Resources Commission came together to educate the people in the community, did simulation exercises with them, even at Mepe. Yet they refused to leave. They didn't want to be evacuated. They stayed there till the end when we started spilling. Unfortunately, look at what is happening. And government has to spend millions of money on relief items, on education. The whole area, the water is contaminated. And what Ghana Water and Water Resources Commission would have to spend money, millions of money to treat the water before we can pass it through our pipes. So a stitch in time saves 9. But sometimes it's difficult to accept the situation. We cannot continue to sit back and allow these things to go on. Looking at what is happening at Akosombo. Now people are blaming government, people are blaming VRA, people are blaming NADBO. But these three institutions really did a lot of education right from January. Even in September, they were still talking to their people to move because there was a likelihood they were going to spill in the next week or two. And because of the rainfall patterns have changed, climate change, you cannot anticipate when it will rain. So even if they start spilling on a very gradual note, the rains will also fall and the dams will keep on.
Fonti way I am Rasvejani or woman Rasvejima this year water no for bottom person so no cronwa as I saw a your swafwa or so may Yahuni dear Hunson some mamma a Frida Prempe and at yetene can we amra na okasa won krapon premantemo e de afare hosemwa ato maya this year binum of flamantemu ase no kase adese wo mepa bonten so wo mo adwalai e wo ma mena semwa okaye no ehone yetete ensem bi sema me Frida Prempe esena sem no a okaye nipa binum agina no e de esibone nyesa ena na opachire ene okodi dwuma bi wo msinsin mantemu a ode sansam no atudwa wo hono mo ne yenkwa wo ma no so na ye ne yekotie bese for a professional concern ya oto yenkra e de msinsin mantemu eja nan enkodi enkomo eja nan ma joy
meje so libia boga
boy enkomo e ma me Frida Prempe sa asem no wanka ne sa on
sa pepe libia boga na se ne ene nyine nim sem akosombo nsu ane mu awe hosem a dodo na anu demu no sani mudi kan ebo ene no ya maame Frida Prempe odnano ato nsem no mu bi na ne efri enura ebabesi na ne adapa de wajibi ye papa na no ane nei dwumedi kese a eno etojo mfimfim mantema hinkura eno global hand washing day ya maame Frida Akosia Prempe ehwe ene mfimfim mantemu soafo ono abojesi na marigo dasan account ma bachira no epa ho ntoma fefefe ewo mfimfim mantema hinkura empo dwumedi no eho enyoma ne bi ntina oso mkokopie mu okotokora ba market no ano mkokopie no ana yewie aye kona ye maame honorable Frida Prempe echiremu se nsamtrofo momra na mmea nso nsamtro ni minianamo na arehosem bi etwegu ewo man mu ende oso TV a ne a obete mmea madapa wo na mabefo ntintamfidie no so ye twa madapa ne nyina ene se yese sa arehosem ye si ewo mepe sanso na kosombo ene ne nkrabata no ewo honom no me bo dodo o mote wono mutiri so se omo anenam so ma sa arehosem atorentom esi na ene no bebi bia mo begina no monka ema obi biara nte ese sa asem no enye sa na meka no na mom na kame ese dodo na omote asem no omaje ma no esi bone oma ante masiye na sa nkofo dodo yi ade a me akasakra no metimi aye ede mo ne se arehosem a ato omu ni ankasa me de me ho ebe hwe omu mesanse no ana me ye ne no nso na kokoye ne mum dodo na anti masentimisre ensam trofo mon kama ento obi biara esenya sa na mekan na senye dodo na eka no mintimi nya sa de ne da makoye ensam troni na menim senye sebio kasa yesi ekasa kire oni a oware huo mu na yetim kikire ni parema sanso kwakwense politician na ene makwadare ewo politics menya sa na mekan na Libya sene mpemfo kan no asem na eda eseni ra no sei ana ye maame Frida Prempe ede to Sompa kase ni me newi abra na omudi djuma o fifimantema hinkro.
On the fact that education is important, especially at Akosombo, and the village be control Akosombo, when why displaced. It was just emphasizing on the fact today. What do baby na education? They want to one pack here, one man sorry worker. Said the bayer at 20 be bar. Yen na ye betuma boy hom bai baby agimanu esibon also honorable minister say ye ka so ubuntu and ensu afọ I never said that. I want to put it on record that I was emphasizing on the education, the simulation exercise via phone and not phone and one can way it's more one manu ensibone. I'm also one of you. I'm a journalist and I know how to communicate. I will not say anything at this time when other people are suffering because they've lost properties, they've lost their livelihoods. This is the time for all of us to sympathize and empathize with them. And I do sympathize and empathize with them. So why would I use the platform to say that one and issue for me, and I tried the best so you but my make any day, my young child Mansunu Yakase, Mawan Train. Maybe I had to be an education bar in Komotiniba, they unpack your money into yen fa na superb na yentu say the bear we can protect our lives and properties it more be enjima no ensi boni one na wodi matam one ma ohye mahroba even including my own colleague my own colleague MPs. It's unfortunate because when you mami kai but nipa bi aye won adwene there wo best son so they should go for the audio listen and listen in what they will be there man kan bon there make a there will be suafobi make a there suafobi na mzaye then will be property for na mzaye then will be a losing livelihood na mzaye then man kan them man make kind one boy ho ban na bra via na nadmo for bed obe woni ezin kita ho na odi ye nyina yesom ebi na okesi wo yesi wo wager na national security for we si ma wo no dem time wo bubu ko for adan instead of bear to when chambi that they won kesi enti no me da won nyina se da wa ma opportunity for the case.
I was going to find way I am Rassel Jenny or Woman Rassel Jeffima this year. What on off about on Pressia so Mammy Frida Cosia Prempe and not yet any can also so for or show my Ghana in Su and Suane Yahuni de Huns and some way a nasamwa or can you face any pebby imagine and no DS Bonnet and not or Barbie Chimusa Manfunya Daje not a neno or more intending you can you say Yasi and no DS in Hua ye to tuna Serenia Bassa or more dinner tem or Musu. Ekikebi de chire no ekikebi ede echire ne sa no abusafo ye gina we so na yada ye ho atwesi kakra ba na ansa na ye beko no ye mfa sedama 21st clinic ye sesiatica no entire no efiri usisi no ebefa otona se efa osire mu fa onankoko mu fa onantu ede kosi unampo no so na abusafo ya na twetwe po bi kra de edu ba bi se akana to fo mu a wo gine ho a enye obi kra so de ne de akwa akose duabo ene edutuo ne ade anya obi na abodua ene nya edutuo bi ena amana akwa kobasa yade a ye fe ne sese yateka na ya sabia ba ko a wo mo nduro wa kade wo mfidie ewo animdefo a wo ma binimu eye 21st clinic Kumasi we hwa eye Alpha Radio Junction hono a ne wo ena oboase Council Quarters so yo hono mo enkran Domi Market obehu ye wo hono ena wokosunya enkran satachi man so a obehu ye 0540 311 311 0540 311 Mizo ne 5G no yegusu a ye no Mizo no o ye wedding o ye party epono to obia open drink ya obe serve na ati wani ma hye wani monyamo a eye Mizo ne ye kamfidi ama na 5G no so ema energy soronko ama dwuma bia wo ye bia no watima ye no wa ye ne ye Food Drugs Authority mpeni faji atumanu nti no enye na eudwa so odi traffic ne mu sa no bon sam ranchen ma ba wa no esoso no ageba kwa agimi no na wo bonisa na je se wo bagu ade paswa kesu eo akasenya nsani na wade no abzafo se wo pe bi etu atone a na wa fresh our telephone number 0246270221 0246270221 3A Heba Center at the 3A co capsules abedwa so a abzafo koko ntide bia woni so ye otum koko ntide bia osisi ya koko ntide bia wo ya mu atim koko nti wo de kese wo mini mo da bia wo de kon ede niam dochiri wasumu a abzafo ko ne ko petri 3A co capsule so na eno no mebebo pa Food and Drugs Authority mpeni fo agi atumu nti no enye na odwa so pharmacy shops and drug stores ahodo bi ebe wo no oboduro mu a wo se ope koko duro ba ko pe ye koko master duro no 3A co capsule so Colinac Danny Herbal Misty Herbal ni apedang so no obenya ne dodo etu atone for 0546107107 0546107107 and kumo bia ho bia no ene ni entwa simra sisia
21st clinic aye sciatica expert sciatica no o nerves na wo to ase na fa wo siremu na fa wo nansia besi ase ho no se ho techema eno ene ye fa ne sciatica na etimi bubu o to ase ka wo se dwe wo sirem wo je ho ba bia enye na eno na 21st clinic ba ye adwuma pa wo mu ye ntia baso bo ma je ne wo Ghana ha ene amono ne enya asem ketewa Womuji international awards ahodo womuji local awards ahodo na anu nso na womu be the only sciatica research and treatment center in Africa bibrim hano ebi ni baby a gise 21st clinic nkoa womu de bibiduro ene besa o yare no masa de machine aka ho eya yare sabia yare bia wutimi de ko ne mama de ba ko a woma gidi womu pa no eye sciatica ena stroke nso de kwa diabetes ne hypertension ne ade Ghana ha baby a womu ho 0540 311 311 0540 311 311 There's a 21st clinic. Woman is sciatica expert.
Introducing Mixer 5G Sparkling Drink, a whole new refreshment in a can. Mixer 5G is a tasty non-alcoholic drink. It is a perfect companion for all your events, including parties, weddings, and funerals. It is made with green tea, ginseng, guarana, grapes, and grapefruit. Get refreshed with Mixer 5G Sparkling Drink. For bulk purchases, contact 0246 270 221. This advert is FDA approved.
Sompa Achedie, Yaba, Sompa Achedie, 2023. Bible say, Nyame Sompa Pani say, Ubi Konyanka, any Erisiamob, and Nutina Sompa, 93.1 Kumase, Sompa, 90.7 Enkransa, Sompa, 98.9 Sunyane, Yakabom, Sebronye, Yebema Enisia, any Okrafo, Editi, na Yankuayetini, I just say Obebuayen, and to say Sika, Fatua Matru Faiso, 0598 559802 Meetimubim 0598 559802 Edia was yeta one media na November bosomeno media edikan and na ye chro ekrafoni din enti sa won kransa na Ukraine kotro din e was Sompa enkransa GCB edan mu ho a o sunyane so a kotro din e was Sompa sunyane night market ho a na Kumasi de ekrafoni na ba be tro won mu din e was Sompa yani Rome hotel dia no hye eye busumi du ba kono ne de di kan na dwumadie no akasa de bronya busumi ne de to so aduonu ba ko ne bebodwa trada na de mo de tom ye no ye de ama ekunafo yi
wo de bibi wo 1 million
ko se 1 million wo de ba to akoko
me ba to akoko
na de abomo
na me de abomo no so
ani anwa
ne sa di si no so nyame nhira mo pa wo ya de pa
na ye sika na ye ntoma so a wo betimi de aba afenso se niema bi ense ye ti se mo ene anwa so a ye beje mo amu ye bi afie twa mu no emu adanse de de mo amu nim Sompa Achede 2023 abusuafo yamfa ye ho hyem na propose prepa obodu ponko mu ye nyankopon obeyiye wiye Sompa Achede 2023 ekunafo ene enyanka ne so wo mu bedidi.
TV, Emma Akitiapa.
Abusuafo esaso mama kwa babio eba Sompa television so se utie yen ewa asantemantam ne mpotamu a ahase eye Sompa 93.1 FM se wo bono ene afomantam ne mu a aha ye Sompa 98.9 FM na se bono ismantam ne mo techima ne nkransa kentampo ena wo na utie yen so a aha ye Sompa 90.7 FM abusuafo yento akase no so mamone yemfam konsem fufrum yedemo kokua yum na kokokuafo binom ena dia de sreto Ghana mampeni na nado danko akufu ado wachema pese mema bo adanem se so mpene to mpene no ane kine ya omo enhwese koko board adwuma no mbegu no na se koko ne obeto ne a koko kwani no a wate mpenten kwate a hesu abre adonu koko no wono a ene won tabre ni koko no mfanko na se ne obeto de amabrofo no a ono ade o makwa akotena se akwa no ato na de no anya ne mfa so sense yebekwa akofa koko board mpenefo ede o ma ba betena ho no mo a o ma no omususu o man pam o man hia anya hwe na koko no o mesesa nkokoton no ebekwa akọ wi aso moton kra wi a sika wo som de makuafo na no soso no akọ ye ma bone sekantwe nana obade Pambo Boatin Bunsua, where president or that concern Cocoa Farmers Association of Ghana no and then ye di sam komu ya one day almost one penetum pedunua bia Cocoa board we do omuyamo man peninguno na omwanka sekuafo no entonton wo mukoko.
Yo be da si di pano say Cocoa board na kasa no egudada Cocoa board na egudada na bu na egu no egu asi ena ye no ye Cocoa board ntada ni wa papa bia bi Cocoa board wo no ma ka bra ye cha Cocoa bu ye se Cocoa yi na da Cocoa board be tima ka bibia fa Cocoa board fi be tin o she e ka chichiri bia Cocoa board e da ba beto ho no ma na eno chemu bom pefe chese ade no egu eni ho biem eno ntina e fe ne se o so afo a o she e fe ne se tika so ye Papa Yibi, Ata, Obu for Yata, as your Baco body. Maybe I said, they are not betting about their phone. Yeah, can I say? Omun Gayen, near Toya Coco, Obika Coco, or America now, Switzerland, or Bagana, or no Ukrainian directly, and Medley, no Yanti can find any bottom. If they would say, Coco Nakata, slave crop, and we are tired of naming the cocoa tree as a cocoa industry as a slave crop. You see, we are no more slaves. The idea found who did everything. Won't transfer cocoa board. Any are buying the first one. Only a 10 years, Papa. Instead of the Akan and the the cocoa board, I go do music as a song of Daya. The Akan and the say, they become almost just a kind of that one. If it's ready in the set, cocoa board up also financial loss to the state. Aka Ghana, a Korea, said it a check. You want to get the form of Gino Marry who you want lawyer form of Gino Marry who. After a film about now, and because of form, I'm not some time in Yano, a banner and a Kayatiaba. They're the better politics. They're the academy and so create politics money. In quite time, which now a politics, nobody create. Working up for 20 million tomatoes, and baby my any day.
I was your phone to way nana oba dear Pambo Boatin Bunsua, a concerned Cocoa Farmers Association of Ghana, or Dawoman was a president and a tenant cano. We a show motion and any ya a baby she na Cocoa board the human one say is one of Moon for Subia, and what's so Cocoa Creafono, your good normal Cocoa Creadino, or no Carini Cocoa, Neso Beswana Pampansona, Wakako Bonu Dunkumia, or Noako, Noako Tonton, not dear. Yeah, to us near the Marco offense, so yeah, was Santamantama say, nah, Krobia friend say, Ayankesu, ya wo fenso abaton peso so asantemantam na emrante ma ba wo kru no mu akaboma ye kire adaya wo mo so o makwan atete apansema wiewie sa mo akoni edu mu busasa nyam bia Ghana no mo ka wo bia na ya yeti kure mu year of rose number 1 na aba besene ko year of rose number 2 na aba besene ko year of rose number 3 aba ema bisine wo mo ekwan de etia na etie wo mo se sane o mu si bre ansa na wo mo fefamu a ayensia fufuo ayensia kokko na che so mawurawura mu a e de abesi na mo ampa me amwo wi ne mpotem no mse bra won be bra ansa na wo matimi atie sikwam ena mpeso ma bembe kumase aba beduo mu dwa no he wo dwene ho mo ntiase enti na ya kire no mo de sra eye ba kope sese mpenifo a me yo makwan na mfa ma wuo no mu a wo mo mfo ma bato no mso so mo mpo mo ba bi entena kasamafo de ma emrante ne maba wa wo mo ewo krom ho no mo eye emo sade ne nsem a wo de etu ye ne mu ne
Tiene se no pewe ba ntia na mishira Sompa tiene se yakwan enwe e wo finso e south yakwan nyenyenyenyenye ugbo mo e ayisha kokko e de ba bi si nyanka so de ba bi si e boasin kontia yakwan nyenyenyenyenye especially ayisha kokko page ba de na e bobu sanso na amobi ko fa de mla bisi na monso jansen enso kwan nye sanso na free kokote e de ko bush na kusi wa wase eno die chese ekwan yesi kwan ye kwan ye but ekwan na eno die enyenyenyenyenyenyenyenye beje di se na no Sunday ka ba ko pe etimi fi oba na abo numre 4 ewi abo so ansa e di body na ba Sunday so ni di dwa wo ofenso nenso di body e ba no na abo 4 Ghana nyina 292 e ba besi 2008 na offenso ye kan mo produce cocoa who is a gifiwa na offenso na to so 2 say offenso e yakobe 4
Abusua fonti we ye kasama fo ne yetene kan nmachi driver fo adehie binom a etete kromo so no e de kakra sey esoso
Now what problem one time? Now I'm passing my 21 and the car I'm rolling. Everybody see I'm over here. And now go and get the car I'm in here, I'm rolling. I'm going to see and I'm going to the let's play your Ghana one. Go down now.
Incoming I want to go in I use your cocoa. Sir, you're going to see you. Some Kenyans are simply anti. My imagine I'm a killer. Kenyans are simply anti. Assembly of Parliament. President Bob, young Twaba. one day, ballot box may see what? What the ballot box may see what? Me, I can say the kum. The gentleman and I know, and yet, Nana, I use our calling it. I'm telling them, we are incoming about to go in it. And you are, I'm a member. Ballot box, no organization. Why so? You put the ballot box.
I was your phone to where I had this year Pinoma war offensive South Abaton Persia so Santa Mantama say na yeti woman Canadian Kunkuno dear a dorsal pa am wo we sim am pa me na more ayensia koko ayensia fufu ene enyankesu chese homo se bra mo bran sana homo timi abakrum ababedidwa na koko susu a egusa nkura na se no enya asem keto na busuafo ni nyina mu no ejo mo ye omo ye kire twubo ye ni abre ko etwi omo medidede eto abankra chepani a owo ofenso South Abaton Persia so na tena ye no ye ne dinkomo honorable Kinsley Owusu apia so no ye ne edinkomo mansem sei ena ode to ye nim
edrum rebia said ya mo kan na mo debem efise yakwan no asai pa yi ekwan ba ko amoka ho asem eye ayensu yakwan enna memefie anim pe enna aba be pie eye MP atwam MP ho akosi na mo ekwan na tutu pa yi bonsu yakwan asai a enna no dwa o ma ntimi amba kwa panyini kwai enna no bi yare ya nwomre no wo mo bana kan da tim wo mde ne duro abofo na wo film wo jem brekum ni chebi kwai eno so sa enna no no obi awo aka no na aye de wo mde ne duro na wo jem eno nti be hu se mudi kapa yi mesra mo se de abotra amanya no wo benya sa abotre no aye na kwa no so mene mempi ya tu nwa na moye yako minister yesi ampa contract amra yako na nankansa bodu wo waye ready so obeye yako na wotwe my cry ukua da be na me won cry ema MP so won cry ye engineer road engineer ema ye tu nipa ma ye ba ye nsu bridge ne kwa de aye dead trap as I say one hwe ya ka kura na mo anadwo one hwe obetom den hwe se mudi kan mo hwe se ebe obi betom ansa na ye to ho na mo na mom de meka kire mo an se munya abotrek na yenim se yaye maye demonstration amaye mo de ka ye de no ho na obampanyine aso ate na wahwe ne yi no ba be ye kwa no na offense so ebese mfie bese enwatwini ne yatu ho anamowa mfie nsia ne ekwa na ye hunu hwe etimodika na yebesra mo se abotra amanya no munya abotra sa na emrepa beba
Abuja Fonti weye aya bankra chepeni owo offenso South Abaton Persia so Ira Kinsley Owusu apia ena yetene nkan we yamra na dehia ye kire na omadu na boboa no do omhia asem kwa akoto nanim na obo ma no ho ba se omunya abotire no monkoma komanto omyem na kwan bia so no adwuma contracted ebeba be ye ho no mo ama kwan no afa na ntuma papa fra enye asem ketwa ye to aso ne edema fra santemantam mo ne eduma tufa se befo bia no hie ne de ne edema konkra pompremantam mo abusiafo mo no tua se na hima o won kra pompremantam mo we front man tintini mo ekwa kra gamanye na kese ohima kese a owo eye enkrapompremantam se ne ye gamanche no ono no de no eye gamanye na kese ohima awo eye enkrapompremantam na busua okwa kra no na ntete abato Sompa FM nsantwefa pono so kire se so don for ya dom na katrema da bodwe moje je mafusane ne yantiate nkabone bia ne se numpe etutua numpe so na wede tetawede so na se yantiate nkabone bia abusuafo memenda ebei na oba pania owon krapompremantam a we front money tintini mo ekwa kra aka nchine gu abraduane esija so no wo mo ede na yiyo ehihye so na mpedefo de atugya se efi memenda fifiada edeba eye ne memenda no wo mo sra manfo se he soto bia ya won krapompremantam no ya betutum he adwuma bia soso no o se yetutum efise eye yikese eno mo eba beye ewo enkrapompremantam no na opani a ogina ye ekasama nananom chechra mamre ne hihie mo ede kyerensantwefo eye ambassador Sylvester Paka Alote ena onensantwefo ekasaye ema nanano abusiafo yenti ni nkyeremu
and readiness to pay homage to the memory of the late Queen. we hereby announce that on Saturday, 28th October 2023, all commercial activities within Greater Accra will be suspended as a mark of solemn respect and final farewell to our beloved King. We acknowledge that this funeral is not merely an event, but a celebration of the cherished values and principles that the late Gamanye upheld during her lifetime, and these included community service, unity, peace, and demonstration of our rich.
I was going to weigh a Ambassador Sylvester Paka Alote, one of the Jirananum. Anemu ekasa ne no chire na oyi nsembia no se watesa manfo kekeke kasa yesi ake uba ye keka ene se ebase ya yesi ya no mota twitwa manfo ti ede kosie na nanom ekoba se odupon kese sa tutu a ya na amamre ne amane ye kwan so yesi omukum nipa twitwa manfo tititiru ene nkwala nketenkete ne adeade a ene opani no ekire se sansem no nokre bia enimu bia ne wonom a wo mo etwa ne ti ene obia ne so a wo mo ekuno ne mo amamre ene amane ye sefata so mo ye no ombe e de agya o mabre wati akwan.
Your body presence at the various funeral events and continuing collaboration. Please be reminded of the following. During this period of laying our great to rest, we advise parents to ensure the safety of their children, and it is crucial in this respect to protect them from any harm, as some individuals may take advantage of the situation. We urge everyone to remain vigilant and safeguard the well-being of our younger ones during this sensitive time. Again, due to the multiplicity of activities that will take place across the capital,
I was going to weigh a Ambassador Sylvester Paka Alote and Yetin Canono. And a Jana Nanamo Anamu Krapumperemante Makasaye, Edema Wunomo Senya Copo Ya Domoa, Memenda Ebe, and Onoma Brewati Yono, one more a day a chassis, a war and Krapumperemante Muntiena, Yen Shannon son, now Mamre Ubuni and Nidie, yes, Sefata Biano, Yen Fama Nananum, hey, Sotosa Hodo, Kiosa Hodo, Eja Hodoa, a one Krapumperemante, you know, Modi to just say, if you fear their body, one more eto, Ninyanemu. Now, yet to Akasiano so. Na yede mo akọ wase krupon ya tesa brante bia kohwie acid aguni girlfriend so e de asem ne si ye ne abrewana na nkodi nkomo abrewa ma joy
majo semenia
mejimedi sa ho ye
jana dawruma ya da sorry ya dia san be ho ye pa
na boy na ohwie acid gu ne girlfriend so no ona ne picture da TV so yo ho
me pa chawa
e na mo se ye friend say keche
ye friend keche we nya keche obo nyum na we keche o wase kopon ha so you slim queen or so you slim queen I don't know
and you don't know the end of the day slim queen and slay queen oh
yeah slay king keche slay king
and you don't know the keche slay king
keche slay king
na eyedi ane ma me ne papa wo no de ma no anase se bi ne nkwase yedi no
we be say be said o kan kwase yedi ni din ankasa bi said ene obeko ba bia e bodin ya wo hu ni pakro no and I'm so abante ni din ankasa mpo de anya dia
yo but boy enkomo abere wo se ne ge ne ye ne de ya wakɔhwi ase de gu no so yi
minia na wase na yinse watifo a ne ahwefo a ehwe Sompa TV said the motie en sapepepe enwa anwumre se motie sa kwanhia bi esi wase kopon a eno na ne ye wo ayaresabia ho a ye dwendwen ho ana kyese ye hwe se de niema esibi ekọ na yedu opani hu sa baba mu dia baba wo bia ba kyese nanim nyina ho no ana afi nso ase nanim no asesa ne hu nyina wororo ke ba sa na ase aboye pusakakra ene ababa ndi nkom ne bisan se dien na aye no so ne boya ye friend keche a wone ne te ena wo hwie ase efini 3 fancy ya begu na nufo ho ekosi ne nase ɛna bisa sɛ deɛ pɔte ne boys sɛn sɛ mpenatwe mu anaasɛ dɛ ɛna so mpenatwe na mɔtwe na mmom abɔfra abam akyɛ sɛ abusuafoɔ gɛɛ na abusuafoɔ ne nuanom nyinaa anim sɛ wɔne aberanteɛ fɛ no kɛkyɛ ɛretwe mpena ɛbisa sɛ baa no sɛ na nti ɛnam so ɔde asɛ no akeka yɛ a ɛnam so ma kɛkyɛ ɛtumi ehwi ase de egu ohun yi na so wɔne kɛkyɛ atena akyɛ bɛsɛ mfihyia no mmiɛnsa ɛrekɔ nan so ɛkora ma abɔfra sɛ de kankan abam a wɔne na ɛteɛ na abe biara wɔbɛkɔ aberanteɛ fɛ no kɛkyɛ ne dan a wahae wɔ ti mu no na kyerɛ sɛ ɔne ɔbaa foforɔ ɛhyɛ wɔkeka a na kɛkyɛ yɛ abo naa neɛ n'anim kwan sɛ nipa kɔkɔɔ ɛdani mu tumi ɛfa ebi wɔ a mark ti ba ne ho nyinaa nti de ato a ano nso deɛ sɛdeɛ ɛnneɛma akɔ no ɛnyɛ adeɛ bɛtumi ne kɛkyɛ atena biem nti saa de wɔ ne kɛkyɛ ayɛ dɛ ɛgyae na ɛno na kɛkyɛ nso ante ne ho sɛ ɔfɛ ababaawa no sɛ deɛ ɔmo ne bɛgyae abraa ne nka asɛm nkyerɛw anaa yɛnhyia na yɛni nkɔmmɔ no yɛhu sɛdeɛ yɛbɛgyae na saa mo hyia na kɛkyɛ no ɔfa ne ho adwene dada ɛne saa asɛ de kuta ne deɛ ne nua ɛsɛ ɔni sɛ ka ho asɛm kyerɛ wo hyia ababaawa yi a bɛde asɛ bi ne ho a wɔdue no wɔtu pii afɛ gyan ati sɛ aberanteɛ kɛkyɛ ɛgya na ahwɛ mantɛm ɛbɛ biaa ɛne ɛwɔ lonko anaasɛ base bi a yɛfrɛ sɛ Colombia ɛne Colombia hɔ no sɛ nipa yɛra sɛ koraa na ɔkɔ no ɔhu deɛ na kyerɛ sɛ nipa no yɛ adeɛ a wayɛ no wɔhwɛ Colombia wɔn nyinaa ɛnya deɛ ho kɛkyɛ aberanteɛ bi a ɔyɛ flame guy a party wɔn nyinaa afɛ sɛ ɛne sɛ ɔyɛ flakino sɛ flakino sɛ flame man no bɛntiri ne deɛ kɛkyɛ ɛne nam a ne nyinaa nti deɛ nso ɛbɔ mu ɛde akyɛmfisa deɛ kɛkyɛ aduane ababaawa no fo ba ɔnfɛpɛ yɛnhwɛ sɛ ɛyɛfa ɛbɛtumi ayɛ no deɛ
nti awura no deɛ sese ɔda hospital wɔ ho
me nua sɛ ɔda hospital na bɛbɛ wɔ mu ne sɛ acid no anka n'ani
mo ɛnɛ nka beba bɛbusa yi sɛ anyam bi acid no ebi ka n'ani anaa ebi so kɔ n'anum anaa
anka n'ani na ɛfa n'ani akyi hɔ no ana ɛfa n'anufo sɛ deɛ anka nti ɛfa n'anufo no ɛnkyɛm ne nsa wɔn nso ɔpɛgye ɔbɔtuo mu a
gɛɛ no soso ne ho ɔfɛ paa o
me nua kama sɛ de mpanyinfoɔ kan sɛ ɛyi na ɛpɛ nkwaseafoɔ deɛ saa pɛpɛɛpɛ
ɛmaa no ɔmo pɛ nkwaseafoɔ dodo ɛno ano wakan na wei bɔi wei a wɔkɔ akɔdi n'akyi a wakɔ hwia ase didi agu no so bɔi yi ei neɛ n'ano ayɛ no no
mese sɛ wohwɛ baayɛ yi paa ɛtu egu n'akyi a baayɛ kamakama nkabere wala na akwankame wɔ hɔ ɔho ɛwɔ mbɛfa me sɛ ɛne sɛ ɔde akɔfa ababaawa me nua
ɛyɛ mfɛn si a aberewa yɛn fɛnsi na wɔn ahwɛ a wobɛbɔ dua ɛbusuafo eti wei ɛyɛ yɛn nua aberewa nana ɛne yɛkɔ ne nkyɛn wɔ western north ɛde ne mpɔtɛ mu no wei ɛyɛ wasɛ kuropɔn wasɛ kuropɔn ne yɛkɔ yɛ yi a ɛyɛ aberanteɛ kɛkyɛ ɔsɛ ne gɛɛle na wɔn mu gya no ɛyɛ de o kuku a mo mpona twe yi ɔmo twe ɛnhyɛ dɛ nhu so papa biara fa papa biara saa ɛsoso wɔn mu didi wɔn mu akyi tɛbusuafoɔ nti ɛno no yɛde mu nsi wa yɛmfa mu nsia na yɛnsɔre na yɛne da se universal natural clinic abusuafoɔ yɛsi dompene deɛ sɛ buo sɛ afrekyeɛ sɛ atode afa ho fa ho adwuma bɛhyɛ yɛn nsa na yɛmmoa ɛna no akyiri stroke no soso deɛ ayɛ obiaa yɛne yɛsaw stroke yadeɛ mmoa sa asɔre anante asiw dadam ama ahoɔden no aba kyɛn kane no wei universal natural clinic ho asɛm ne yɛka de kyerɛ wɔ no siatica nyinaa yɛyɛ ho adwuma ɛna yɛfun yadeɛ aduane tɔ yɛ mu a woyɛm bɛdwa wo saa nkanka ne aduane kakra a mɛkɔ wɔ mu no gyegyegyegye na ntimi a universal natural clinic ne yɛka ho asɛm de kyerɛ wɔ ɛba no massage so a abusuafoɔ nkɔ baabi a meɛnkɔgye wo sika nni universal natural clinic ɛwɔ hɔ nom ɛtwɛn ho yɛwɔ atɔ nso ɛsli yɛbɛɛbɔ nsuo mu hɔ nom ɛne yɛni nkɔmmɔ telephone number yi so anwummere yi a na kyerɛ nɔpa wode yɛ ne kakrakrakrakrafoɔ ne kyerɛ yɛatenayɛ na twɛde ampogyankrompɔ nte aseɛ yi a ɔsi yɛni duaba no yɛmfa ama ne nsa yadeɛ no ɔyaresa wo nsa bɛka 0200158272 0200158272 and express group for yɛde mo kɔ abrokyire wopɛ sɛ wokɔ Canada wopɛ sɛ wokɔ US wopɛ sɛ wokɔ UK Australia New Zealand Germany nom ɛna wopɛ sɛ wotu kwan kɔ abusuafoɔ fo akwantuo mu nsɛm nyinaa ɛbɛda express group for na yɛnyɛ mfama wo baabi a pɛ sɛ wokɔ biaa ewiase baabi a wopɛ sɛ wokɔ biaa deɛ abusuafoɔ sɛ wo biaa baabi aduro deɛ wantu kwan fa o wankɔ ɛmfa wotena no atra head 40 years now ko bi ma so ko di 20 years na amfa ukromukura amfa na wo bi ma so kokokokokoko masa na ye bebe bintra it way express group na di etu kwan na from 0249 000448 0249 000448 na ne nin komo I can have back clinic I resefi ye wa Josu Zongo Junction wa na busiafo ye si dompino ye ne ye de he esuru isa fo mi sa hwentia ne akekedo kakra no a ye de afra bibidro no ye de besa ya de na dompino se buo sa frechie sa atode afa ho ye frɛ ye the bone masters ye frɛ ye bone masters wa chiri bremu o spinal cord no abobo akwa achiachia fa ho adwuma ebe hye eye I care herbal clinic for nsa ayaresa nyina efie ene I care herbal clinic ya ewo Josu Zongo Junction ye mfa duro nkan ebibidro ya o ebibidro ya ye de suru isa fo mi sa hwentia ene akakedo kakra de awo no ye de ebe operation ewo dompini mu amwasa sore ahode asa ba na wako nyuma so wabra ye mfa sekan ka wo we ye I care herbal clinic wansam ne ye ka de kire we ena enu akire ye de eye paroni bam abedwa so se wasore anopai wo dwente ne waposo ene waposo opanom sa no ebetutu wa adwa wo a abusiafo nya paroni bam na de srasra so a enu ano utita pa fa paroni bam fa hwene so sa ana mo maso sei fa srasra so se enu ano no tipa ne ebejae ena hapati so wodwa so a ena unum ti a enkonum ti sa keke unum ti a ebe ni pedua ni maduro na aye ni pedua ni madwuma na bia ntine ni mu anane sa ade ade ama wo ama mojanati medrefu sane ye ti no ye frɛ ne hapa tea yani yedi abadwa sama food and drugs authority mpelem for aje ediatum Freddie Men's Herbal obenya biato Danny Herbal obenya biato Colina obenya biato Missy Herbal obenya biato Habe Pharmacy obenya biato pharmacy shops and drugstores awdo no mo uremu a obenya yenro nyina bi ato abusiafo ani yenin komo e was 0530 721 165 0530-721-165 we I care herbal clinic and a efrefre wono absa for yemfa kase ni nsi na yen sore som na afi yemfa nkai boka kraman sande ababeda ye ne metoa so enwumre kuku Veronica Jando ne chinchin fidie no e de emamie ya Grace and a tabiri ye de ko TV ne so yesem for penny ene yewura Asante ye boa Benedict medin e de nana ya boa malibi abogabsa for e da masema monitor ne hwa enyado ya